What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to another video. Guys, this is one that I am so insanely pumped to kind of let you guys know. It is finally happening. The interior makeover, the interior, the stereo, the whole 9 yards is finally happening on the Peterbilt. Long overdue, but guys, we're getting it done. And this footage that you're about to watch happened earlier this week. We dropped off the Peterbilt to the Davis brothers. They're finally knocking it out right in time before Ultimate Callout Challenge. So if you guys want to see the Peterbilt fully, it is going to be insane. And we're gonna get it done right before Ultimate Callout Challenge. We're gonna drop it there. It is going to be absolutely insane. I'm sure you guys will hear it from a mile away, but this footage kind of gives you a little sneak peek to what's to come, because we're probably not gonna fully release it. We'll be back up there to kind of give those guys a hand from time to time with all the rest of the UCC prep that we have going on in here. But Kevin, we got with Kevin. He is the man. He is the audio dude up there. So we spent some time going over, getting a solid game plan for what we're going to be doing with the Peterbilt. You guys will kind of see that. But this footage, just like I said, just gives you, oh man, I can't even talk. I can't talk because I am so dang excited for this. Anyway, you just have to watch the video. Watch the video. Peterbilt action finally happening, finally going down. We do have other stuff for the Peterbilt that hopefully we can get done before Ultimate Callout Challenge, but those guys are going to have it probably right up until Ultimate Callout Challenge, because it's a lot of stuff that needs to get done, along with all, like I said, along with all this other stuff going on. But huge thank you to Kevin and the guys over at Davis Brothers for kind of getting this done and squeezing it in right before Ultimate Callout Challenge. So anyway, let's watch the video, and you guys will see why. I mean, it just like everything else. Things start getting added, you get ideas, and next thing you know, it gets out of hand and it gets crazy. But at the end, you've got something truly insane.
Solid aluminum dash.
Holy smokes.
So
and then just painted
this rockwood piece, yeah, and just painted it. So this rockwood piece right here, how it's offset and has that little lip, see, they kind of mimicked all that around. So I had the machinist make this piece instead of just the flat plate that goes there. So we painted that, and that's where all the switches go now. But we had that piece machined, and then the guys in the body shop painted that up.
If you would have told me that's like an original dash with like original like
right, it
trim
looks
pieces,
like
you
well,
would
like right here's a little wooden piece I made.
That little center console is the coolest thing ever.
You can step up there and look at it, but this is the grill that's going to go over the port at the bottom. Oh, just so it matches, like you see over there. I've taped all these things on. I bonded all that.
All the honeycomb matches.
Yep. So all the honeycomb matches. And
yeah,
there's
like
honeycomb on the front for the defroster, but this is actually made out of MDF, but you can't tell it.
Wow.
But get up there and you can, this console opens up, so there's storage area in here.
Yeah.
And then a little wire loom down here, but even made a cover piece on the back just to trim it out.
Right.
But these cup holders will light up.
Oh, really?
They'll light up blue.
Yes.
And then this is kerf cut MDF. I think I showed you this box the last time you were here, possibly.
Maybe, but it just probably looked like a box.
Oh, right. It wasn't upholstered yet, so I had our upholstery guy
do
all this.
Oh man.
This is all embroidered.
It feels so good.
All the inside of this it's really nice feeling. You know, it's not too industrial, but pretty tough vinyl.
Yeah, it's not.
But then here's where that port will go, that port cover.
Is this like one? It's one. What is it? What size is it? So.
Oh, it's 110.
It's 110 in this, and that's the whole box.
Yep. Wow. So where the cup holders are,
I think so. Thump.
It's sealed down here, and then this recess that's sealed out on the inside. So it's all separate, obviously. Then, but it looks just like one great big piece.
Wow.
And then the amplifiers are right there to the inside of the seat.
For a day cab?
For a day cab, it ought to get serious.
I was gonna say it'll rock the socks off this.
So there's 4 6.5s up here. There's gonna be 2 6.5s on each door.
Okay.
So basically, not a ton of speakers, 9 speakers, but
it's
gonna
party.
It's gonna get pretty rowdy. This is something else that we kind of had to do that was different. I don't have the latch in this door because we're just fitting it right now. But when the latch is in there, that's pulled up. So he wanted poppers. So then the window regulator and everything mounts on the inner door skin of this truck. So whenever you have to unlatch the door with the remote, it pulls this up. So I had to put a pulley up here.
Oh, wow.
So that whenever this thing pulls, it snatches that pulley.
Man.
So I had to make a little plate with a door popper.
Man, just the kind of
Yeah.
Hey, I want that. Well, nobody makes that. So
Nobody makes
how
that,
much is that going to be?
so-
Well, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have like 40 hours in your
And just
door
put the
poppers.
door poppers.
Yeah, and then you're just like, man, like look
And
at
he
look
flushed the skin out. I mean, Brooks and them did a killer job
Yeah.
on the body of this thing. This has been done before, but it looks like regular fuel tank. It's got the little gas charge cylinders and everything. Opens it up.
You're gonna make that a grill. Somebody wants to cook it.
It would be cool, yeah, because you could make the stack out of here and everything. But no, it's just for storage.
Probably not a working
No,
truck.
they're gonna haul it everywhere. I think it was like
Okay.
one of the very first, if not the first truck they ever bought. It's the 2 boys and their dad.
Okay.
So they're,
Cool.
you know,
That's a
they're just
project
rebuilding it to have a keepsake.
Man, that's really cool. I thought it'd be cool. It kind of almost plays kind of into the storyline of like, it's not really doing anything or going anywhere until that huge event. So it can almost be like the road to that, and then we could almost like hype it up to be like, you're not going to see the finished product until the event.
So while that thing's in the paint shop, I really can't do anything with it.
Right. Okay.
So it's like my chance to jump on this and really just start grinding.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Sweet.
Because pulling that out and having stuff ready to put right back in is fantastic.
Right. Yep.
And then also on top of that, getting, you know, while it's out, perfect time to get your wiring and everything in for the stereo and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Probably just a seat like that, right? Just a good, nice black leather seat.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Something low, something like nothing crazy.
Like a Bosch
high.
from Lowrider or something like that.
Yep.
Mid back probably instead of a high.
Yeah.
Those are a high back, but you know.
Mid back. Yep. I'd like to change the shifter to the right shifter in the truck and kind of get it to look like that.
Yeah, like an 1 1/4 inch, 1.5 shifter.
Yeah.
If you like riding, setting low in the truck anyway, you're setting low and then you're up here
And then if you
trying
can't
to
shift
shift
on,
the
and
thing.
if you can't shift on top of that, then it adds to, the next level.
Then you're
Then you're
like-
really looking like an idiot.
Then you're reaching trying to get the thing.
I know we had talked about doing a panel like that.
Yep, an overhead console.
Up there like that. Yep. Majority of everything color black, like accent it with either chrome or brushed or something like that, and then the gold / amber watermelons, clear lens
Clear
lights,
with
but-
amber lighting.
Yep. Yes, with amber lighting.
And what we can do is we can do plates similar to that, but for the 379. And what that gives you is you can have white and then make it go to amber.
White and amber. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Were you wanting to do those rings too around the speakers?
Yeah, I would like to do the rings.
The rings are so much brighter.
Yeah, the rings are sick.
So you want the amber lights in those?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I guess it's almost like use your tasteful touch too, because I could say like, hey, slap all this shit in here, and then it's just like, hey,
well, it'll
like,
look
hey,
good.
Yeah,
What you're talking about is going to look good. Nothing. And
I haven't
trust
gone
me,
overboard with too much shit yet.
If you come up with something that's going to look stupid, I'll tell you.
I guess like no. I was thinking on the way over here, hey, if you hear some young Dolph thumping at UCC, head over to the Wrenchworks booth. It might be a mile away, but you'll hear it.
Might be my truck.
Yeah, yeah.
This is like our boneyard of speakers. Okay, that one's not too damaged.
I like the way that those look.
See, it's like rocks and things have hit it. It's got the little bit of that ring on there.
And so that'll match the speaker silver ring around. Yeah,
that'll
I like
go.
that. Okay.
And that's why I was saying I really feel like the W6 will really go with it real well.
Okay.
And even this ring here, you can even, if we wanted to, we could paint that silver to match.
I think that's just like
the
slight amount.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that sub right there is a serious subwoofer, and it's a high quality sub. It's not as expensive as a W7.
Okay. Are those?
Yeah, that is a 13 W7 down there.
Those look like Mondo boys.
Oh, these weigh 48 pounds a piece.
Holy smokes.
Those were under the front. We had 8 of these under the front of our trailer. Yeah.
Talk about hearing you.
I am pretty sure I could get 410s in there in a ported cabinet. I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah, I would go as much in as big as you can. You know.
You get 410s in there, ported, it's going to do something. I don't think there'll be enough airspace in there to do the 12s.
Okay.
But the 10s are going to sound good. And
you're talking about ringing that box like what? Like basically kind of to this wall and then having like maybe what? Like a foot and a half from here out?
How about this? I'll get in there with a tape measure and start measuring it out, seeing what I've got airspace-wise and all that, and then I will let you know, okay, this is what I can do airspace-wise with this design.
See, I like the one in the back.
Okay.
I think the one in the back with like some watermelons. I'm gonna ask if you could do more than 4, just because it's such a long space that.
Oh, more than 4 speakers?
Yeah.
You can, but really you need to keep it in even pairs.
Right.
So you'd have to about do 8 across there, and that'd be a bunch. Yeah. So you could do it.
Right.
It's not going to be bad.
Yeah.
You're going to have more sound. And then I could run, and if we did 8 back there, I could do 4 here. And then
you'd have like 4 and 8, and then it would just kind of.
So I'd have 8 back there, 4 here, but then I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the other factory locations.
Oh,
so I could have a 4-channel amp running the 4 in the overhead and the 4 in the factory locations. Then I'd have a 4-channel running that whole overhead piece in the back.
Okay. That sounds cool.
Yeah. Hey.
That sounds serious.
More sounds better, right? There'd be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4 in the factory location, in those 4 factory locations. And then we'd have 8 going across there. Now, you might not have a whole lot of room for watermelons. We might have to kind of, well, let me see. If there's 8, and we might be able to get 7 watermelons up high between them, because that would be 7 slots.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be sweet. So like, and
so you could get 7. Then I would just kind of try to slide the speakers down and have the watermelons up high.
So every sub and speaker gets its own backlit ring too?
Yeah.
She gonna be glowing in there.
Backlit rings, and you put the watermelons up there. It's gonna get bright.
It's gonna get bright.
So can you dim them? I guess like no. I love it.
No,
yes.
I'm gonna be brutally honest, man.
No, it's stupid.
It's dumb. It's dumb. Normally do is like the ones in the overhead up here, I would probably put them on a switch separate, so that when you're driving, you wouldn't have those on right in your face.
Okay.
But the ones in the back you could, because they're behind you.
Yeah, and they're kind of point. Okay.
You know, probably what I would do is put them in 2 zones.
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah, just keep me posted.
I will. I'll be in contact with you here in the next couple of days, because I intend on tearing it down pretty soon.
All right, how are we feeling about what you guys watched in that video? How loud do you think that is going to be? Kevin honestly blows my mind. He is so audio smart, and the things that he is capable of, and I have no doubt that the Peterbilt is going to be insane, next level, far more than I think I'd ever imagined for it. But It's gonna be sick. I'm so pumped. Make sure you guys come out to Ultimate Call Out Challenge. If you guys still need tickets, you guys can save them dollars if you go to UCC and use code FIREPUNK. Guys, we will be doing the burnout competition. We will be doing so many things at UCC. I don't even know how we're actually going to be able to physically do everything, but we'll all be out there. Rail will be out there. 05 will be, I mean, guys, make sure you guys come out to Ultimate Call Out Challenge. I'm running out of breath. I'm so pumped. So pumped. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. We'll be back up there to give those guys a hand, getting that wrapped up, getting that done. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to get done before now and the beginning of June. But we'll see you guys. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you in the next video. See ya.